All right, I'm super stoked to demonstrate the Capstone project. We're going to start at the beginning here. So this is an AI therapy support demonstration. Of course, this is not real license for anything. This is just to demonstrate functionality, integrating AI, NLU, natural language understanding with IBM Watson, and then showcase the skills that we have learned in this course. So the very first we'll start here is just built here a registration login. If we try to register with a user that already exists, username, and put her password in here, we'll see the username already exists. All right, so that's the first thing. But just to show you that you can register new users, let's put a new user, Gordon, and just a password, Gordon, click register, put in Gordon and the password Gordon, and click on login. We see that we got logged into our page. But I want to use Page instead of Gordon because Page already has some history, and that's part of the model development and the pagination, all that wonderful stuff. Yeah, so we're going to log out, and then we're going to come back in with Page and password Page and log in. And now we're logged in as Page. Welcome, Page. So what this app does is that we leverage the IBM Watson NLU data model, which has amazing text analytic features. Now you could use this, of course, for all sorts of wonderful data analysis, but I thought it'd be really fun to just build how it would look if you start incorporating emotions on the AI therapy spectrum, and again, not a licensed therapist. So basically what this app does is you could come on it and you can just type in how you're feeling and get an analysis. So let's say Paige says, I am going for a jog, and we analyze that mental state. We see, notice how we have that loading feature there. So we got some loading handling. But we get an analysis result. If she's going for a jog and it's a beautiful day, and again, these are gonna have to be simple, can be expanded upon. And it can get pretty deep, but just to show. So predominant emotions, happy. Remedial steps, well, engage in activities that promote relaxation and enjoyment. Makes sense, just keep that good vibe going. Customized to basically check out keywords, and we use them as trigger words. So beautiful sunny day is positive. Jog has a positive sentiment. Now, what if instead of her going for a jog, I wanted to go for a jog, but now it's to stay inside instead. All right. Now what happens if we analyze this mental state? All right, so now we see that the predominant emotion is sad, right? There's a remedial step here to reach out to supportive friend or family member to talk about your feelings. Interpreted trigger words, jog, which was previously positive, now the context is working. So this API in IBM Watson NLU is amazing. If we want to be keeping track with the things that we've been writing, we can click on history. So if we switch to history, we move over to the history page. History page is keeping track of all the entries that page. And I used Page as an example when I was running tests. So we notice I have all sorts of different tests here. Now the page is basically going to go from the model and take the patient history here, and we get the date, time, when they sent it, what the emotion is, the remedial steps, and the entry analyzed. And notice how we're using pagination. That's why I wanted to use a user account where I've been building from while I built the app, and you can see all the different entry points, and you go from first to last. So we've got pagination, but there's more. What the user can do now is that they can go through any of these previous analysis entries and click on one. When they click on one, we're going to dynamically load the ID of that entry or that patient history detail, we should say. And from there, we can add personal notes. I'll focus on positive things to do. And from there, she can save the note. Now, notice when we save the note, the page doesn't refresh. We can click on edit as well. So he wants to do a little bit of editing here. We can save changes. The changes get saved in real time. All right, so this is a fun app in terms of AJAX calls, in terms of API requests, plugging into an API such as IBM Watson and NLU. Imagine then taking these keywords, these keystrokes, and these triggers, and creating some prompt engineering into an LLM like OpenAI, and then working with licensed therapists and blah, 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 things that maybe people in the medical field could think about. For me, I just love making this as a web developer and showing the data flow and the functionality, and hopefully you guys enjoy this demonstration. Thanks again for this wonderful course, and catch you on the flip side.